popsicle, popsicle. Is that the Circus Flora Big Top? Yes, it is.
All right, guys, opening night is tonight. Let's get the horses ready, get the trapeze rigged.
Hey,
Don't forget to
Hey, it just was up. Guys?
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
Where did everybody go? Hey, Jack! Jack! What's going on, man?
Hey, Tim.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, great to see you too.
Yeah, it's April, it's not June. I'm used to seeing you in the summer. I didn't know you were...
Circus Flora is earlier this year. We moved from that June time slot. We're opening April 19th. We run to May 13th.
Wow, I must have forgot to put in a change of address with you guys. That's why I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, that's gotta
probably
be
what
why.
happened.
Yep.
Totally bad. Well,
Yep.
but I'm back.
Yeah, it's great to see you.
Yeah,
Great to have you here.
I'm here. Tell me about this year's show.
We got a great all-new show. It's called The Case of the Missing Bellhop, and we've got some amazing new circus acts, ones that have never before been seen in the Circus Flora tent.
Well, I'm ready to be a part of it. You remember I auditioned last year?
Yeah, you came last year, that's right.
Yeah, it went really well. I mean, I got on the high wire with the Walindas.
Yep, you were way up there.
Took a step or two. I did the foot juggling, and other than the damage to the seats, I mean, it went really well.
Right, I think we still have that invoice outstanding for those seats.
Yeah, I'm still paying on that. It's pretty high interest. And then a horse act. How am I doing, Heidi? Me and animals. I mean, come on, I showed some potential there,
Yeah,
right?
you're great working with animals, that's right, that's right.
Well, so I'm back to be with my circus friends, and I think this is the place I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, well,
with my
we're glad to have
buddies.
you. Yeah.
Which reminds me of a story I need to tell you about. This organization called Best Buddies, they're bringing people together who might not normally come together, and they're learning what friendship is really all about. Just like us, buddy.
Best Buddies is an international organization that is focused on ending the social, physical, and economic isolation that people with intellectual and developmental disabilities face. We try to accomplish that through 3 pillars of friendship, jobs, and leadership development. I have a passion for people with differing abilities, and I love helping people come together and making connections and having that magic moment. We like to think of ourselves as an organization that is a welcome and open place for everyone and helping people just make human connections.
We've been buddies probably for about 2 years now.
He a pretty cool guy to hang out with? Yeah. Y'all have a lot of fun together? Yep.
Jesse is absolutely just unbelievable. He's got a big heart. He loves his family. He loves his friends.
That moment when that peer buddy realizes that this friendship has done more for them than it has for their friend, that's the win.
It's been a real joy for me. It's really made me a better person because, I mean, he does so much for a lot of people in his family and just a big heart, and it's just infectious.
Love you. Always in my heart.
It's just helped me stop and just realize that he's no different than me. I mean, he's got the same spirit, the same heart, the same, motivation to do a lot of good things.
And that's what Best Buddies is all about. It's teaching you that, you're perfect just the way that you are. And there are people out there that are gonna celebrate that with you. So let's get you guys together and make some magic happen.
I love the Best Buddies program. Is that awesome or what? And they're bringing people together who might not normally get together, and they're learning how to just love one another for who they are and celebrating it. Love that. And Jack, you wanted to introduce me to some new faces in the circus this year. I guess you wanted to expose some people to me who hadn't been exposed to me before.
That's right. We've got some great new acts in Circus Flora this year. One of them is Cousin Grumpy. He's here with the Pork Chop Review. He's got trained pigs.
Trained pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, kids. Well, I'm great with animals.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Who is this?
This is Boyd. Now, Boyd's
Boyd.
brand new in the Pork Chop Review. He's about 5 weeks old or so. Now, we adopt all of our pigs when they're babies.
Yeah.
From the farm, just like you would get a puppy.
Right.
We pick him out, we find the one we like, and it's a lifetime commitment.
Okay, well, can I work with Grumpy a little bit?
Here we go. There you go, Boyd. There you go,
All right,
Boyd.
so,
Yeehaw!
Boyd, right here.
I think he likes you, Tim.
Sweet. Roll over. Like this. Boyd, Boyd, this way, follow me. Run from me, just like everybody else. Sit. Go. Good. Camera hog. Look at Charlotte. How wow, look at him now. It's Zuckerman's famous pig. Ooh wee, what do you see? Finest hog in history. Eat. There you go. Good piggy. Don't leave a mess. Don't be a pig. See what I did there? Because that's a pig.
Boom, I get
just
a big thing.
work that in.
What a ham.
Can I hold, Boyd?
Certainly you can. Just be nice and gentle. Don't squeeze him.
He's going to root against your fingers there a little bit. Yeah,
Good.
there you go. Just like that.
Yeah.
It's like soothing to him.
Very soothing.
Yeah, he's a baby.
How am I as a nurturer there?
You're doing great, Tim.
Not bad.
You got a future, man.
Oh, look at that. Hey, speaking of nurturing, you remember a few months ago we introduced you to Terry Deloge and Live Differently, her ministry where they're so nurturing to children with special needs with their sensory rooms. Well, we've got an update for you on all that's been going on with that ministry since appearing on our show.
The priority for Play Differently is to provide a respite for special needs parents and a therapeutic environment for the child. So when the child comes in, they are in a therapeutic environment, they're going down the slide, jumping on the trampoline, and they leave better than they came. And then the parent is thrilled because they get a free break.
Why is that important for the parents to get a break?
Parents are exhausted, and I think special needs parents are a community that we've often forgotten about.
It gives me a couple of hours of relief. I'd just be able to go run an errand if I need to, or go upstairs and hear the word. It's a beautiful thing.
We're so grateful for the Thread because we've had 3 churches contact us since we aired on the Thread, and they are now interested in having their own sensory and motor rooms, and that's Wentzville Christian Church, the Following in Pacific, and a church in Concord. The Thread has helped us to raise awareness. About 14% of churches currently have ministry for special needs children, so it's imperative that we get the word out. And we were able to do a Mom's Pampering Day because they heard that they could bring their children to this place to be in the sensory and the motor room while they were pampered and really receive healing in every area of their life and just a refreshing. But they wouldn't have known about that without the Thread. And I think that's what the Thread does the best, is showing the community that you're not alone, that if you have a need, we will find a resource just for you. I think that what the Thread does is by showing all these different ministries and ideas, that those people that are sitting on their dreams, you awaken that dream to them. It motivates you. It's better than the Shark Tank because you end up you're thinking, wow, they're doing that. I've had that idea. I can do that too.
All right, Cousin Grumpy, am I in the act?
You sure are, Tim. You know what? I got something for you. Your first behavior is get on the seat. Seat. That boy. And you seat too. There we go. Everybody seat. Good boys. You're doing good.
Hey, Boyd, get snacks. Do I get snacks?
Yes, you do. I got one just for you. Good boy.
Thank you.
Good boy. Nice job.
My favorite.
The Thread, brought to you by Bomarito Automotive Group.
This is Frank Bomarito for the Bomarito Automotive Group. If you're considering using any internet-based car buying service, consider Bomarito.com first. With 12,000 new and pre-owned vehicles from multiple franchises, the Bomarito Automotive Group will have your car at your price. And we'll show you a better deal. Dealer direct at Bomarito. Don't pay extra for a middleman. Let the Bomarito Automotive Group earn your business today. Bomarito.com.
Hey, Threadheads, who's ready to do some shopping? Yeah? You want to get in on the hottest styles of the season? Don't be jelly. This look could be yours too. It's as easy as heading over to thethreadstl.com. The Thread store is open 24/7, so you can thread up your wardrobe with some stylish shirts and lids. You're gonna look good in that. Go to thethreadstl.com, click on the shop page, and get your Thread threads, because it's time to thread up, y'all. I think this is Virginia's shirt. Don't worry, we've got other sizes. Virginia! All right, Eric, help me out. What are pure-grown diamonds?
So obviously technology's advanced and we're able to grow a pure diamond now from the purest form of diamond crystal. So what you get is an extraordinarily gorgeous diamond. Well, the other thing that's nice about it is they're less expensive than a mined diamond.
Fellas, you listening? Just saying.
And they do all different shapes, all different sizes. You tell us what you want and what your budget is, and we'll make it happen.
If you're in the market for jewelry, make your way to Newsteaders, where honesty and integrity meet. The Thread is brought to you in part by DreamPlay Recreation, building backyard dreams for 27 years, 1 yard at a time. DreamPlay Recreation dreams of the day when every child can play. This week, they salute the services of Ranken Jordan Pediatric Bridge Hospital by providing Play with a Purpose.
Ranken Jordan is a pediatric bridge hospital, and we help take care of kids that are transitioning from big hospitals to home from 3 or 4 days of age on up through 21. A lot of children come to us who have brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, burns, and we help with rehab and getting them back onto living support and getting them back to living vibrant lives.
It was a football accident that he went into cardiac arrest and ended up in Children's Hospital. Horrible, being a parent watching your kid collapse and die on the field. He was in the hospital for almost a year. He had to learn everything all over again, from walking, talking, eating, the whole nine, and then we start coming here at Ranken Jordan.
What brought him to Ranken Jordan? Why Ranken Jordan?
Because they the best. Therapy, the hospital, they specialize in just about everything with your kids.
And we just don't give up on the kids, and we will try anything and everything to find that one thing that's going to motivate a child to come out from inside, if you will, to begin to heal and get better.
He started feeding himself, using his fingers, things that he couldn't do because he had to start over. Man, I love this place. I really do. And if it wasn't for Ranken Jordan and Children's, my son wouldn't be here today. And he wouldn't be as active and be doing as well as he's doing if it wasn't for Ranken Jordan.
Well, we're so honored that DreamPlay wants to help with our kids and actually do something functional for kids once they go home. It's almost a celebration of them going home.
This therapy, balance, and the whole nine.
It really is therapeutic to be able to play, if you will. Yeah, they're just enjoying themselves, but at the same time, we're building muscle memory, we are strengthening, and if the kids are having fun doing it, they don't mind continuing to do it.
And hopefully, like, the little neighborhood kids come over and just have fun. He deserved to have fun, right?
True. So true.
Look, Timmy Zell's here today. Just make him feel like he's helping out.
Hey, gang!
Hey,
What's going
Tim.
on?
Hey,
I
Tim.
just finished with Cousin Grumpy. I think I got Boyd all trained up, and I got
Great.
a treat for it.
Great, thank you, Tim.
I know, right? What's next?
I want to introduce you to Rachel here.
Hi, Rachel.
We thought maybe you could be her understudy.
Yeah.
On the trapeze?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely.
So I like to spin really fast.
I used to like to make myself really dizzy when I was in school. Is that the same thing?
Oh, beautiful.
Do I pose or anything while I'm doing that?
Yeah, point your toes, lean back.
Never lose sight of the crowd, right? Just keep your eye on them at all times.
You're gonna take my job here, Tim. You hang from it, you can stand on it.
So I could stand and spin?
You could stand and spin.
Can I stand and spin?
Hold on nice and tight. Beautiful.
Rachel, I'm a hood ornament. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Can we try it with a little altitude? What do you think?
Yeah.
Love lifts us up where we belong. Look at that.
You gotta sell it. Okay.
Can we get a little shot of you doing something? Just a little.
Sure.
I was gonna do that next. I mean, I was thinking about doing that. I thought against it. That was a cool seat, but you know what time it is now? It's time for the hot seat, brought to you by Art Van Furniture. All right, we've got Aurelia in the hot seat. We've got some of her Circus Flora friends to help her out. All right, the category, since it's the case of the missing bellhop this year, the category is hotels. You have 30 seconds. Clock will start after I read the first question. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
Aurelia, here we go. All right. When you're staying at a hotel and you receive service in your room, it's called?
Room service.
Yes, absolutely. The kids always want to know if the hotel has a... Yeah, absolutely. To reserve a room at a hotel, you must make a...
Reservation.
Yes, reservation. Elvis Presley sang about this hotel that sits at the end of Lonely Street.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Yes, absolutely. And finally, what's the difference between a hotel and a motel?
You can go outside.
Yes, you can go outside! Absolutely! Congratulations, Aurelia. You just conquered the hot seat brought to you by Art Van Furniture. Woo! Yes!
This spring, it's hip to be square. If it's in for spring, it's in Art Van Furniture. It's hip to be square on urban renewal, modern nostalgia, and eclectic farmhouse. See what the buzz is all about in the Art Van Spring Home Catalog. Introductory savings up to 65% off, plus 20% off your sale price, or no interest for 72 months. Yes, 72 months. This spring, it's hip to be square. The spring home sale only at Art Van Furniture. Saturday. See it all at artvan.com/St. Louis.
Dream Play Recreation, #1 in building fun for 27 years. In celebration of 27 years in business, save 45% or more on all Rainbow Play Systems and pay only $27 for installation on all play systems. Spring-free trampolines and select Gorilla basketball goals. $27 installation special now through April and 45% or more off all Rainbow Play Systems. Dream Play Recreation, building backyard dreams for 27 years, 1 yard at a time.
Know Your Zone.
Hello, everybody. It's time to play Know Your Zone, and we have our first contestant.
Hi, I'm Carmika.
Welcome to Know Your Zone. You get my good side?
Mine too.
All right. Okay, question for you. What is the most common natural disaster in the United States?
Flood?
Flooding! In fact, 90% of all natural disasters include flooding. Coming in second was reality TV.
Oh.
Which homeowner should buy flood insurance? Someone with a house near a creek or on a hill?
Near a creek?
Actually, it's both. Everybody lives in a flood zone.
Okay.
You live in a flood zone.
I live in a flood zone.
I live in a flood zone.
Everybody lives in a
They live in a flood zone. Yes. Final question. What local organization wants to get the word out to folks to know your zone and get information about flood insurance?
St. Louis Sewer District.
Metropolitan St. Louis Sewer District. You are right. Go to knowyourzone.org.
Know Your Zone.
Hold on. Hey, are my tennis shoes deductible?
Tim, what are you doing?
I got to get my taxes done, my investments, and I got to make a will.
Come on, I know just the place. Come on. You are going to love Securus' Circle of Advisors. They can help you with your tax advice, your legal needs, your investments, and your insurance.
Awesome.
Tim, meet your Circle of Advisors.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Well, we did tell you to bring everything.
Securus Circle of Advisors, helping people build and secure their vision of retirement.
This week's Thread Up story is brought to you by Securus Circle of Advisors.
All right, it didn't really work out with Cousin Grumpy and the pigs. I did get a biscuit out of it. And Rachel's obviously better on the trapeze than I am. So.
Yeah, but you did all right.
Yeah, but there's got to be a place.
Yeah, well, I was thinking you had a trampoline in your backyard growing
Right.
up. Maybe let's put you on the trampo wall. It's a combination of this trampoline and this wall.
What does that look like?
Well, let me show you. We've got our guys from Swing Up, and they'll show you what you need to do.
Okay. Oh. Hey. They can teach me to do it?
They can teach you to do it. I'll get Felix to show you how to do it. Here's
Hi,
Felix.
Felix, how are you?
Very good. Yourself?
My name's Tim. I'd like to learn how to do what you... I'd like to learn to do what you do.
How you gonna do that?
I thought I'd leave that up to you. Okay. Yes. Whenever you get a free moment, I just like a lesson. Called what? Basketball?
Yeah.
And I'm the basketball.
You are.
Don't turn me over. Keep possession. All right. Well, once again, Jack, I tried out for the circus and didn't make it. Didn't find an act that fit me, or that I fit.
Yeah, I thought you were pretty good basketball.
You know, I wasn't bad. May have a future there. You know what? I still feel at home there. I still feel like a part of the Circus Flora family.
Yeah, you're always welcome here, Tim.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it reminds me of a story we did recently with James Pogge, the U.S. Marine veteran who was injured in service, and he received a home for he and his family from Operation Finally Home. Well, just recently, they went back to Muscuda to see it in progress, to see the bones of the home, but what they saw was much more than that.
It's like a dream. Pinch me, I'm sleeping.
Good. Oh my gosh. Completely different.
I can't even dream of what it's going to be like. every day is going to be better. I can't stop looking at it.
The excitement, I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. I can't wait.
It's the first time they really got to see the concrete nature of their home coming together. But not only do they get the excitement of seeing that, but they get to see the community coming together, putting notes of love, thanks, scripture, physically into the walls that are going to stay there. So that's going to surround them in love the entire time they live in this home.
It's heartwarming that this many people came in and thought about our family, and it's really, really cool.
There's white notes everywhere. Then you start looking at where they're from: South Carolina, Washington, Joliet, Illinois, Hawaii. They're from all over. What to put to that?
They had all the kids in the school, in the elementary school, sign the banner there during art classes, saying welcome, so that the kids feel they know that they're coming into the right place.
Little kids don't quite understand, but when you explain it to them and they want to write their name on that, it's beautiful to me. When little kids, coming from an adult, it's beautiful, but coming from a little kid, that pure innocence of thank you, and I love it. I love that. That's beautiful.
And you've been carrying a heavy load.
Yeah.
We talked about that last time. This is a huge assist. Just
a huge assist.
Yeah.
I've missed out on a lot of my kids' lives. I wasn't there for when I should have been. So I feel like it's my chance to make it up.
No part of this home should be off limits to him, and that is incredible.
I don't know anybody that would have stepped up like her. To give this to her, I'm speechless.
What does this home mean for you and your family?
Our future. It's a concrete future.
The world. This means the world to our family.
Love is very powerful, and I can feel that here today, that's for sure.
He's right, Love is so powerful. And that Marine and his family can testify to that. I mean, walking in and seeing those notes of love from their soon-to-be neighbors, as well as from people all over the country that they don't even know, showing their support, it not only gave them a warm welcome, it gave them a strong sense of community, knowing that they weren't walking this walk all by themselves. We talked to Robert D. of Homes by Design. He's the home builder that's leading the local effort for that house. And he said, man, this wasn't just me, man. This is a whole team of volunteers that stepped up to make this happen. He talked about how members of the Home Builders Association as well as vendors said, hey, what can we do to be a part of it? How can we help bless this family? One of them said, hey, I do floors, let me provide the floors. One said, hey, I do carpet, let me provide the carpet. Another said, I can do the roof, and donated the roof. I mean, it is so many people coming together to just do what they do to bless this family. I mean, take a look at Dream Play Recreation. And they make play sets, basketball hoops, recreational equipment. And they said, how can we help? How can we fill a need? And they said, hey, let's give LaShawn, this young man, a basketball hoop, not only for his rehabilitation, but to give him some childhood fun back. And how about Best Buddies? And they're giving what all of us have to give, ourselves, our time, our investment in another person, friendship. And by doing so, what do they learn? That they're more alike than they're different. Yeah. And how about Terry Deloge? I mean, sometimes we're able to serve out of the grief that we're acquainted with. She was worn out parent of a child with special needs, and she said, hey, I want to bless other parents in a similar situation, give them a rest. And so Live Differently was born. One of the greatest gifts we've been given is one another. It's one of the greatest gifts we've received from God. We're blessed when we help one another. And we cut ourselves off from that blessing when we tear each other down, when we condemn instead of calling together, when we form cliques and isolate one another. We're just hurting ourselves. And that's part of what the 10 Commandments were all about. They were rules to protect us from ourselves and one another. God knew that we need each other and that we're stronger as one and when we're working together instead of against one another. In Jesus' own words, in John 13:34, he says, as I have loved you, love one another. And how did Jesus love us? He came and paid the price. He served us by paying the debt of our sins so that we may live eternally with him and the Heavenly Father. And we can go back to Abram in Genesis chapter 12, when God calls him and says, you're gonna be my people, my special people. And what does he say? He says, I'm gonna make you a blessing so that you will bless others. I'm gonna bless you so that you will be a blessing. Poured in so we can pour out to others. You can go back further than that. Go all the way back to Genesis. In the very beginning, when God created man, he looked and he said, something's not right. Man shouldn't be alone. And that's when he brought Eve to Adam. We were created for a community. We were called to be there for one another. Imagine what could happen in this world if we came together instead of pushing each other away. Instead of forming cliques, we built bridges to one another, tearing down the walls. Imagine what could happen. Love is so powerful. Love saved us. Imagine what it can do for our community, for our neighborhoods, for our city, and for our world. Well, that's the end, but not the end. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Tim, I think could you come over here for a second?
Sure.
Could you just hang out with Bob for a few minutes? And
Yeah.
Bob, watch him. Don't let him get in any trouble.
Okay, is Bob watching me or am I watching Bob? Hey. Llama drama. You got a little something in your, hey Bob. Got those beady eyes and thanks, Bob. Don't touch the Bob.
Spot Media Production Group.